art. With love from Diana, Queen of Hearts. Mary Magdalene Speaks. Notes from John, Messages from Across the Universe. And Princess Diana's Message of Peace. And these are all highly collectible items. And then I have prints of Diana. And I have the original watercolors here. And then there's, this is titled Diana with her rose, and she's in her Egyptian gown there. And then I have CDs of the music from the Peaceful Planet show, which included some of the synthesized music from Bob Murray and James Murray, which we collaborated on this book, Notes from John. I channeled John Lennon, and this is a really exciting book of his work with George Harrison on the other side. They call themselves the Half Beats in spirit, and they play for the children's orphanage, and they work with Diana. So that's how I got to know John, because of Diana. And all the famous masters hang out together. Unfortunately, a lot of the masters were taken in untimely death, like John and Diana, and they weren't quite finished with all their work. So I've been really honored. Sometimes I have to pinch myself that I'm really channeling the Queen and Diana and John, because they're so much greater than me, but they convey a lot of wisdom. And if you're into the Queen or Diana or John Lennon or Mary Magdalene, you should really come by today and pick up the book, because they're just full of wisdom and information and for your own personal growth. It's not just about the name, it's about the vibration and the influence they had on all humanity. So I'm really honored to be their scribe. And they all stand for world peace, by the way, which is where I'm coming from. Certainly where John comes from, and Diana, she was working for world peace when she died in the tragic accident, which we'll get into that a little bit today at the talk about 2 p.m. So I have the rose as the symbol, and if you want to join me on YouTube, I call it the Circle of the Rose, and this is my print painting of Mother Mary. Mother Mary is another ascended master guide of mine, and I revere her, and she is kind of part of the matrix of Divine Mother. Like we have a Divine Father, we have a Divine Mother. She's the symbol in the Western culture, but there's other Divine Mothers in the Eastern culture. Respect all religions. But Mother Mary is particularly close. I can feel her coming in for this reading that I'm about to do. So you, my dear, are connected to the Divine Feminine for sure. You're pure goddess energy. But more than that, I think Mother Mary has guided us together